we're going to have some fun on this one. And right off the bat, we are going to go ahead and have a look at what we've been doing in our rec tent. And you can't tell me that is one of the prettiest birds you've ever seen, ever. So guys, listen, we just did like a big review and contest with our rec tech and our Traeger. Hey, listen, we love our Traeger, don't get us wrong, but when we want to put them side by side, this one came out on top, man. And I'm going to tell you a couple of reasons why as we get things going. So let me take this guy out, and I know it's done because the thermometer is built right in, which is fantastic. Oh, are you kidding? Come on, man. Look at that. That's as good as it gets. Look at Daisy. Daisy's very motivated. She's Christmas happy. So let's bring this over here. This. We can set that right there to just hang out, cool down for a minute, let it. Oh my gosh. Isn't that nice? Whew, that's beautiful. Okay, here's what we need to do. All right, so come on over, guys. We are going to have some fun. We did a spatchcock turkey. So listen. This is easy, all right? I can do a video on this if you want. It's very, very simple. Just cut the backbone out, take off all the fat with a pair of like kitchen shears, like the loose stuff that's around there, and just kind of give her one of those. Seriously, that's it. You can cut these little tips off that always burn, use them for soup stock, or tuck them underneath. So we are gonna do a smoked mac and cheese. I love this, man. And we're gonna tie everything in with the kind of the Christmas dinner spirit. So this is a good one. You're gonna need a pound of elbow macaroni. We've got, I love this, but a cup and a half of Guinness Gouda. Guinness Gouda. Oh, it's Guinness Gouda. It's nice. All right, a couple of cups of sharp cheddar. And then we're gonna do 4 tablespoons of flour. 1 tablespoon of mustard powder. That's just for some color there. That's optional if you want. We got some cream cheese in there. There's 4 ounces. We got 2 cups because that thing says so of half and half. Oh, and to tie the Christmas season in, instead of adding a little bit of rub or spice in here, what we're gonna do is a little bit of rosemary, poultry seasoning, and thyme. Huh? Isn't that nice? How festive! I need my Christmas hat back. And we've also got our leftover Christmas dinner poutine with rainbow balls, which we just invented this afternoon. So here's what we got, okay? Can I help you? So, always use double fried fries. I've got a video on Facebook that shows how we do that, okay? Basically fry it once and fry it again. It's not that complicated. I'm gonna turn this heat down and off just a bit. So for the mac and cheese, let's go ahead and get our butter, flour. All right, here we go. So let's put this in here just like that. And listen, we are breaking out some of our absolute favorite pieces of equipment that we used this past year. This is our Blackstone, and I could not live without a flat top, and they have such a great one. This has those burners on there. We can get all kinds of things going at once. I'm gonna go ahead and check the temperature of my oil and see how close we are. Oh, this is perfect. So let's go ahead and crank that up just a bit. So by the time we're ready for our fries, that's gonna be ready to go. So for the mac and cheese, take that butter and just go ahead and put it right in there. So listen, a little bit about this Blackstone. If you're in the market for one of these, this is like one of their Mac Daddies. This is a 28-inch flat top surface. I'm using the middle grill to keep a little bit of cast iron warm up here, so our poutine's got a chance for the cheese to melt. It's so versatile, this machine, you have no idea. And then we've got a little bit of butter over there off to the side that we've got just kind of melting for our, turn down, temperature-wise, we're good. All right, Chris, just keep an eye on me. I'm blowing myself up. I love her for that. All right, so now what we want to do is get our flour. There we go. Love that. And let's get our mustard seed in there. This, and you're going to keep that whisking around, provided you do not lose your whisk. All right. That is lovely. All right, so we got our nice base there for that, and we're going to go ahead. Perfect, just set that down. Nice stuff. And now what you want to do, once that gets all boiling, by the way, I am using a whole bunch of cast iron here, and this is stuff that we've got on HSN. Like I said, I've really broken out some of the favorite products that that I used over the past couple of years. Especially this one here, just, you know, kind of Christmas season's upon us. You always want to be thankful and grateful and all the wonderful people that I've got to work with this year and all the really good times that we've had and, you know, all the great meals we've had on the products that we've had. So, you know what? Big thanks to the guys at Blackstone, Rec Tech. Big thanks to the guys at Chill Chest. We got all kinds of, you know, Weber stuff, Charbroil. We love you guys all. It's all about food, family fun, having a good time in the backyard. That's what it's all about. All right, so keep a good eye on that. We got our cheese in there. This. Here we go. And now, what else do we want to do here? Let's get our Guinness. Hey, this is quite a thick sauce. My goodness, this is going to be amazing. Oh, wow. All right, so now we need to fold in our mac. Oh, man. Oh, this is fun. There we go. Just like that. All right, this is the dog's favorite recipe of the year. I'm going to tell you that right now. All right, by the way, what are reindeer balls? What did we invent this afternoon? So we were playing around, right? We were getting all ready for this leftover poutine, and we went ahead. Look at this. Oh, I love it. And we took the stuffing, and we made these little balls out of them. And it was so cool. We put them in the deep fryer after we did the French fries, and it was fantastic. Look at this. Here we go. Oh, this is the nicest, cheesiest. So what you want to do, you just want to kind of get this tacky. Now remember, we have some pretty thick pieces of Colby in there. That's going to melt as it goes in the smoker. And you can kind of pick your temperature of the smoker. We're going to go up a little bit high because I want to brown the topping that we're going to put on there. If you want to, go a little bit lower, 225. And at that, what you can do is leave it in there for a couple of hours. And this is just going to have a chance to just melt down and render and get ooey, gooey, sticky. Man, what a recipe this is. I love it. We've got 2 cups of breadcrumbs. Like that. So you're going to put in some butter that we had softening on the black top there. And I'm going to take a little bit of time. These spray are on there, by the way. We've been using these this year. These are fantastic. A little bit of rosemary. You're talking about a teaspoon of each if you want to do it this way. There we go. And the cool thing about those non-stick pans, or those cast iron pans that we're using, they're all non-stick. It's fantastic. That was a little bit of poultry seasoning. So now let's give this a little bit of a stir. Perfect. So you want to use a pan that's going to be able to go from the stovetop into the smoker and even serve. Let's go on over here. Now we're going to pop this in here like that. Well, we've got that going just for fun. Where'd my gravy go? Let's go ahead and get that gravy smoked. All right. Now I can calm down for a second. All right. So let's see what we got to do here. First thing we got to do is get these fries going for our poutine. Now remember what I said? Oh, I'll just toss them in. Is that hot enough? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we're there. Okay, so remember, I like to double fry my fries. That's the best way. Just go ahead and take a little bit of time, fry them up once just to get them kind of soft. And then what you're going to do is take them out, let them cool down, put them in the fridge or freezer, you're fine, and then refry them. And give this a little bit of a stir. So while this is finishing, let's go and grab a little bit of that turkey. So listen, what we're doing on this one, you know, the leftover videos and leftover recipes are all virtually the same. You know what I mean? They're either sandwich based or they're, what else is it? Sandwiches. It's the open face, closed face. Mm-hmm. Put some gravy on it. Pretty much wraps up the leftovers over whatever you're going to like, microwave?
Yeah, shepherd's pie.
Right? So this is our nice, big, awesome spatchcock turkey. So like I said, guys, to do a spatchcock turkey is very, very simple. All you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and use some kitchen shears and take all of that kind of loose skin off the all the way around and the back. Just anything that's kind of hanging there or balled up, just get rid of it with those kitchen shears. Then you're going to flip it over, put it breast side down, and just on either side of the backbone with those same kitchen shears, just start to cut, right? Did you see what just happened?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get that?
Yeah.
Wow! Let's do that again. And then just flatten it out, and away you go. The cook time, wow! It's pretty much the same. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love it. All right, so let's grab this. So the whole idea behind this is just to give you a little bit, maybe a different idea for something to do for leftovers this time around. And if you watch the show, you know where, oh, that's lovely. That's really nice. Let's just kind of put that over there for just a second. Wow, that's the crunchiest. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's a crunchier one. That's good stuff. That's really good stuff. Mm. Okay, so where's my fork? Oh, it's in the turkey. All right, so let's pretend that we had some leftovers, all right? Because that's what's going to happen here. So instead of just a sandwich, instead of that plain old stuff that you used to, and by the way, that is like the juiciest thing ever. Let's just get a little bit of turkey here, and we'll cut it up. There we are. So that's kind of, we'll use this as quote unquote leftovers for our leftover recipe, and we're going to, oh, wow, this smells so good. RecTech nailed it again, man. These guys make the best darn stuff. All right. I don't want to walk away from this. It's so good. Let's check on our fries. Check on our fries. Here we go. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That is pretty. That's getting going. So, hey, I got a minute. Let me call out RecTech again, okay, guys? We had our little battle a little while ago. And by the way, if your ears perked up, yeah, you can win one of these, all right? You can win one of these. This was the winner of our battle of the RecTech versus the Traeger. Now, listen, it's fun to read the comments. People are so passionate about everything, man. I love it. No, the RecTech, no, Traeger, no, some other grill company I've never heard of. But I got to tell you something, guys. All the communities are fabulous, and it comes down to a couple of reasons that I chose this over the Traeger, all right? And I'm going to do a couple little videos just to back it up a little bit. But the first things first, the temperature. The temperature. That was set at 295. It's unwavering. I'm going to take this up right now to about 325 so that mac and cheese had a chance to crisp up. And I mean, I watched this sucker all day, man, and it did not go up or down 5 degrees. And for the most part, in all the wind that I was dealing with today, this thing held fast at that 325, 350, 225, all the different temperatures that I cooked the turkey at. Oh, I can't say enough. Now, I have this sign leaned up against this guy for a reason, because this is the other big thing, okay? And these guys, they did it right. I don't care what your grill has, what your smoker has. If it's powder-coated steel, if it's got paint on it, it can and will warp and chip. I hope I'm not telling you like Santa's not real here or something. If you have something that's painted, it can warp and chip. This is like the second set of signage that I bought for my my backyard here. The other one's over there. And this stuff, he told me the whole thing about air grade steel and 304 stainless steel and all this different stuff. And I was like, oh, wow. That way, when he handed me the bill and I almost passed out, I was like, holy cow. But it's 3 years later. I live in Florida. It gets to 100 degrees here for 6 months. And there isn't anything in this backyard that has survived as well as those signs. So when I saw the RecTech had 304 stainless steel in its construction and it wasn't painted on, I got to listen to that, right? And that's what it's got, man. There's nothing to chip. There's nothing to wear off. This is just built to last, all right? And listen, I love this. The handle. See the legs? See the legs? They fold up. It's the coolest thing in the world. I got a handle. I can take it tailgating and I can take it on the camper. So listen, another big shout out to RecTech. You guys built a great machine. It came down to that temperature control and the build quality with that 304 stainless steel, knowing that that's going to be there season after season after season after season. I feel good in my heart that this is the one we're going with here in the backyard for, I just beat you at the RecTech. It's got a nice ring to it. So definitely check that out. Check those guys out. Check their videos out. Check their website out. Check their store. Fantastic stuff. Great guys. The Spatchcock Turkey was a giant hit. That smoked mac and cheese, holy moly, is going to be out of this world. And the poutine, as always, is fantastic. All right. So as soon as these fries are done and I can get them going, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of build the fries and the poutine in here, put a little gravy on top, get that lid on there. I've got the center burner. This is one of the cool things about Blackstone, especially the multiple burner ones. I've got that center burner on, keeping this nice and hot. Listen, cast iron cookware on the flat top. I recommend that all day long, man. If you don't have the unit with the side burners, because remember, you put these together, it just becomes one. It's going to pull that heat up, and you can do some even cooler stuff on your flat top. That is one of the cool things about the versatility of these Blackstones, man. Very, very, very cool. Happy with those. Couldn't be happier with the Rectech, our big green egg there. Fantastic. We had such a good time with that this year. What else we had fun with? We gave away our charbroil here. Hey, listen, if you're one of our winners, throw it in the comment section. We always love somebody put a post up. I want to see a picture of the so-and-so who wins the so-and-so. I appreciate that. All right, so do us a favor, guys. If you're one of the winners on our show here, throw on a photo of you using your equipment. We've got a lot of people that won the Miracle Grill match this year. We gave away a couple of big grills, courtesy of Charbroil and, well, us. And we've had a good time, actually a great time, cooking for all you guys, showing you some fun recipes. I think we even had one episode that went very awry. I think there was some foul language. It was pretty bad.
Yes.
There was. It was awful. So picture, it's as nice as it is right now. All right. The birds are singing, the skies are blue, and then 8 seconds later, it's a monsoon, right? And it was like in the last 10 seconds. And yeah, I thought I turned everything off. Turns out I didn't. Let's see what we can do now. What kind of trouble can we get ourselves into? Look at this. I would say those are pretty much, ooh, those are perfect. What do you think? That a good color? Would you eat that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, would you send it back at the restaurant?
No.
I would. All right, let's get these up there. Those are pretty. You can make poutine out of just about anything, man. Like I said, I get a little bit bored with the sandwiches all the time. It's always the same. This is a nice way to break it up. And we're going to do a couple of special things on top of it. Here we go. Oh. Did you know that this came with an actual fry basket? Which for some stupid reason I never use. I have no idea why. It's awesome. I tried it out a couple of times and it works perfect. And I'm just a fool to not put it on there. And that's one of my New Year's resolutions. New Year's resolution, I'm going to use my fryer more and eat nothing that comes out of it. All right, let's make this festive. What do we got here? A little bit of thyme, just on there. Give it that little Christmassy smell. Is that what Christmas smells like? Does it smell like thyme? Mm-hmm. Rosemary and sage. Is that right? Am I getting my holidays mixed up?
Evergreen.
Is that Halloween? Evergreen? Buckley's is made of evergreen. There we go. A little bit of rosemary, just like that. So now what we want to do in our pan that we've been keeping warm, let's go ahead and just kind of intersperse some you know what? I didn't make a ton, so let's do it this way. Let's do it the way that's easier for Mark. All right. So let's get some cheese in there. You know, it's always a good idea to keep this cheese at room temperature. And you know what? Sometimes you might want to let this sit anywhere up to 5 or 10 minutes to let that cheese melt. The gravy really hot helps. So if we don't get too much of the melt here that we're waiting for live, we'll make sure that we get a couple of pictures on it for you. Let's go ahead and grab that gravy. That's nice and steamy. Oh yeah, that's pretty. There we go. So now, let's go ahead and do that. Turn that up. Let that sit for a second. And now let's talk about what we've invented this afternoon. This is the best. So look at this. You're going to take whatever stuffing you have left. Uh-oh, did I turn it off?
No, I didn't.
Well, we should turn it on. I'm still frying. All righty, there we go. Good. Everybody stands back when I do this, and they're smart people. Let's go ahead and get all those frying. So put these in kind of right when you're about to let those rest. There we go. And in the time that it takes for those to fry up, you've got the coolest thing to put on top of your poutine. There we go. I know my buddy and brother Gus loves the leftover sandwiches at Thanksgiving. I know he always looks forward to our Thanksgiving leftover episode, or I'm sorry, Christmas leftover episode. You got to try this one, buddy. I'll save you a couple of bites of this. So we're going to wait for this to get going. There we are. We did all right here. This was fun. A lot of food. I'll tell you what. Hey, where's everybody spending this Christmas? You heading home? You going to the mountains? You going on vacation? We've had a few fun Christmases. I think we do a couple of travel ones. We went to Vegas like the day after. That was a hoot. Where was it? Were we in Vegas on Christmas Day? Are we that bad?
6th.
The next day, okay. Look at this. We did the prettiest spatchcock turkey. This was so good. You wanted to, yeah, let's have some. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't put the turkey on the turkey leftovers. What is wrong with us? We have so much going on. That's okay. Let's give this a nice crisp right there. There we are. Love it. That'll heat up. Perfect. There we are. See? Blackstone to the rescue. No problem. Get that nice steam on there. Perfect. Oh, look, it's already getting a little crusty. I love it. I love these things, man. There we go. Those are looking very cool. All right. Things are moving right along nice. Oh, it's starting. Look at it. Look, it's starting to bubble down there. You see it on the corner there? Here, I got the shot here. Right there. Look at that. Oh, that's so nice. All right. Back at it, you guys. That is so cool. All right. What are we doing here? Look at this. It's all happening. All right, let's go ahead and get our turkey right in there. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, it's basically a turkey sandwich, right? You're just trading the bread for French fries.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest. There we go. There we go. So let's go ahead and get our cranberry sauce on our poutine, on our leftovers. There we go. Look at this. Oh, this is going to be good. Yum. Yeah, that's good stuff. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, yeah. This is really good. This is so good. Actually, the cranberry sauce is out of this world. That's really good. I've never had a cranberry sauce on French fries. Oh, that's a cheese pull. All right, let's try and get a good cheese pull of this, right? I think Roman had, ow! I just got burned by the camera lady. That's worrisome. All right, here we go. Oh, he has the best one, man. Here we go. That's lovely. Merry Christmas from all of us here at Marc's at the Grill. Enjoy 2020. Ring it in with some friends and family and some good times. Make sure next year, if one of your goals is to try, a little more outdoor cooking, a little more grilling, a little more time out in the backyard, by all means, join us whenever you can. Hit that share button, hit that like and notification button. It'll let you know when we come on live. When you join us this way, this is where we try new things out, test out recipes, sometimes get a few for the recipe book, and then based on what we do here, we make some fun stuff, and we've got all kinds of neat things coming up for you. Lots of draws, lots of giveaways. Check out our battle video for the Traeger versus the Rectech, and we'll throw a link up down there on how you can win this come the first week in January. You can't beat it, guys. We love you. Thanks for watching us all year.